Alright folks, on today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be playing a little bit of Jordan versus Bird, one-on-one, Tiger electronic handheld. And this came out in 1989, this handheld. This is definitely an older handheld from the 80s. And this is back when they first started making the cookie cut, 1988 Tiger electronic design. You can see it says 1988 right there in the back. And this is definitely scuffed up and it's been played quite a bit. It's an original one. And you can definitely see that the screen is a little scratched up. And you got Bird and Jordan right there. Got a pretty cool looking basketball design in the background. And I like the color scheme that they have here. They have like the orange like for basketball, and they have the yellow over here. The buttons you have. The buttons are actually quite worn out. You can see there. So you have shoot on the bottom. And select and steal on the top. So it's definitely worn out. The other buttons right here, you got off, sound, the game start. Going straight across. And you have the ACL button, which is like, I think that's a restart button or something. And, pretty cool looking. It's definitely an older Tiger electronic handheld. And let's see if this is any good. I mean, if you could not afford an NES back in the day and a copy of Double Dribble, this is what you're going to be getting. This is right here is what you're going to be getting right here. This is it. This is your basketball game. All right, let's play it. All right, so they have Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. You can definitely see they have two different characters there. You can definitely tell who's who. You have Michael Jordan on the top and Larry Bird on the bottom. They look like they gave Michael Jordan here, though. I don't understand that, but he's bald. Interesting. Alright, let's try this out, see if it actually works here. I'm not hearing any sound. And I think we actually play as Larry Bird, I think. Let me see here. Can we switch characters? Oh. You can do different gameplay types here. Shoot from different positions. What is this? Let's find out. Oh, we can do slam dunks. That's pretty cool. So they have a different game mode on the side here. We can run up to where the actual... Here, we're running. Yeah, slam dunk. I did it the first time. Yeah, did a slam dunk right there. That's pretty cool. Where is the sound? I pushed the sound button and it's turned off. What? Okay, maybe the audio's not working on this one. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, what is this one here? We're doing 3-pointers. I like how you can play solo and just shoot the ball if you want. You know, this is actually not bad. Because if you look at the ball animation, that's actually pretty good. For Tiger electronic standards, that's actually pretty good. I've seen some pretty bad Tiger electronic handhelds where the sprite animation, you know, all the stuff is, this doesn't look good at all. This one actually looks, you can actually see the ball dribbling right there. Let's see if you can zoom in here and see that. You can see the ball dribbling. So they put a lot of pretty good details on this one. I never personally played this one back in the day. So you can move back and forth and do 3-pointers. Let's see here. Pretty cool. Okay, what other game types do we have here? There's probably a lot of different game types here. Now let's choose another one here. Let's see what we get. I'm surprised that the audio's not working. It's just weird. Maybe the speakers are bad. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. But so far, this seems like, you know, if you liked basketball, NBA back in the day, and keep in mind, this doesn't have the NBA license on it. I don't see any NBA license at all. It just has Jordan and the Bird. Jordan versus Bird. So they licensed Michael Jordan and Bird, and that was it. Shoot the ball. I have no idea what's going on. Oh boy. There could be possibilities that the internals on this thing are probably worn out. As soon as you get sound, you get no sound at all. So I have a feeling that the speakers on this handheld are probably bad. And that's, you know, it's expected. This thing's like over 30 years old. And the speaker would be right here. Pretty cool handheld. The gameplay is surprisingly, for a little basketball handheld LCD game right here, it's okay. It's definitely not spectacular or anything like that, but the ball motion and the animation for the ball, give credit where credit's due. It's actually legible and it's actually pretty good. It's not bad. And there is a little bit of fun to be had here. Jordan versus the Birds, 1-on-1. And of course, I will say out of these two, Michael Jordan is definitely way more popular. He's definitely one of the greatest well-known basketball players of all time. And, you know, back in the day, Bird was quite popular as well. So, of course, Tiger Electronic wanted to jump on that right away. And they wanted to, you know, put a handheld out there, capitalize on their popularity. There's a ton of different sports handhelds that Tiger Electronic made back in the day. This just happened to be one of them right here. Unfortunately, the audio doesn't work, but you can definitely see the cool design of it. Pretty cool. You guys remember playing any of these back in the day? I want to know which ones you guys had. Down below, give me a list of which handhelds you had back in the day. Back in the day, I had the Konami Ninja Turtles handheld. I had a couple of these guys. Definitely a couple of wrestling ones as well. There was a few WCW handhelds and WWE or WWF handhelds. I had those. They're pretty cool. And yeah, this will probably conclude this episode. This is pretty cool. If you're a fan of basketball back in the day, maybe you had this handheld. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than these right here. I think there was also an NBA Jam Tiger Electronic handheld. Maybe I can track that one down. We can try that one as well. So stay tuned, and you never know which handheld you're going to see next.